Okay, so this thing had almost no oil on the dipstick. It needs some gaskets underneath. I think an oil pan gasket. Let's take a look under here. I got it draining. It's coming out pretty bad. Pretty slow. It's gross under here. Yeah. But I'm glad we're doing this now, because when I was pulling in, this thing was starting to knock pretty bad. Oil pressure was low. Yeah. Oh. And I don't know if you can see it from here. Oh, it's on the other side, but the drive shaft is bent. Front prop shaft is completely bent. It starts. Yeah. Yeah. So we have to find one of those. And then I was looking at the wheels here. I got the steering wheel straight. This wheel here, I think, is pretty dead on. This one here is towed out, I think, just a tiny bit. Because when you let the steering wheel's going straight, it starts going to the right. And I had that issue with my truck. I did my own steering alignment, and I didn't have it quite right, so I towed this wheel in a tiny bit, and it fixed the problem. It tracks straight, and the tires don't wear funny. So I'm going to tow that in a tiny bit and see if that works. I may even rejack the truck up and make sure the wheels are spinning fine. Make sure I didn't tighten up the bearings too much or something. But this is the drain plug. It's tiny little, huge engine, tiny drain plug. And then we have the 4-cylinder Cummins engines in our other two trucks, and massive drain plugs. I mean, you undo it and it just brrr. So here's got the bag of stuff here. I'm not gonna put this filter in until I get Adam over with his new oil, because this just goes straight up. I want to pre-fill as much as possible so we're not harming anything. So I bought this, and we got that. We're only buying the crappy stuff because, and I'll tell you why. Because this engine, I think, is just about on its way out. I mean, we got a milky oil cap. You know, I don't know if that's normal or whatever, but yeah, I think it's kind of on its way out. It needs to be freshened up. So, and now I'm on the fence again of just pulling it and putting the 4BT. And I think it'll be fine. And plus, it'll make this thing nice and reliable. I just don't trust this engine at all. I mean, it starts up every time, and she rolls, she drives, but I don't trust its longevity. This thing was low on oil. Wow. So I didn't really find a whole lot of metal in there. I did find a little flake that could possibly be bearing, but nothing. Well, I mean, it's scary, but. So he's got a whole bunch of oil.
I don't want to play Bobo with this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna hold off on the filter for right now. We're gonna dump this stuff in, and then we'll change it again. And I'm gonna get a strap thing to really reef on that. Oh, and you totally blocked the mailman. And I got a thing I'm sending out. Hurry, senor! Oh, good, he took my speeding ticket thing. Okay. Yep, she's toast! 4BT time! Okay, well, we were going to do some stuff to this truck, but we're not quite ready. I wanted to change the oil on this thing and see if maybe it was knocking because it was low on oil or needed an oil change. Well, either we ran it low on oil, which I'm pretty sure that was part of the cause, or also from sitting too long, it decided to spin a bearing like someone had mentioned on a Ford page that I post the stuff onto. So with that being said, I went to drain the oil, and when I drained the oil, that's how much that came out. Just so you guys know, I was thinking of, excuse the Charlie Chaplin thing going on, I was thinking of doing a cross-country road trip in my truck. That's why I'm working on this overtime, because I was going to save up. Well, I've decided to not do the road trip. I'm gonna wait till my truck is solid, like 4-wheel drive, 5-speed, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna wait. But in the meantime, I'm gonna use all that extra money I'm gonna get to get this thing solid. Like, there's a lot we gotta do. We're gonna put the 4BT in this, and see how it does. We kind of have no option. This 6.9 is, yeah, it's not. It's no es bueno. So, and all the clutch stuff, we have brand new clutch stuff on the brown truck, and we're just gonna swap it over. This clutch is like, just, I don't know, it's mushy. And then I'm tired of doing this bull crap. Now it makes great oil pressure. And it was oil that we had for free that we put in. We didn't spend any money on it. It's got a knock in it. When I get underneath there and listen to the oil pan, it kind of sounds okay, but I know it's got a knock, and I want to get this engine out here before it gets even worse, and we'll just put the 4BT in there in here and be safe. When it's out of the truck, it will be for sale. So for sale, and it's gonna come with the Banks turbo kit. It won't come with the full 3-inch exhaust. We're leaving most of that in for the 4BT, and it will come with this gauge. You know, anything Banks on this, but the exhaust will go with the engine. Anyways, guys, that's the update on this truck. I'm not sure what all we're gonna do just yet to it, because I still gotta work a few more weeks overtime, and then I have 11 days off, and we can just go crazy with this thing. So, hells yeah.
Running down the gutter with a piece of bread and butter. Diarrhea, diarrhea. Running down the gutter with a piece of bread and butter. Diarrhea, diarrhea.